What's up, everybody? It's Q2 Wk2 Homework and Recap. I think that's what we're on. Alright, so first you just let your newsprint cover up your mask and you snap and it's painted. Ta-da! You're done with your mask. Joke. Just a joke. Now, under this mask is another mask, an unpainted mask. Not the painted, the unpainted mask. This is the one that I was working on in the last video last week. It's just the shell that's created when you go over that form. The blue one, the one on the right, paper mache mask. Paper mache is actually a technique, but in this case, is the way that we did the shell of this mask. That's the mask. The blue thing is the form. So here's what it looks like when it's dry. Panning out just a little bit to show you some of the things that you're going to need to do this. You're going to need some glue. You don't need quite that much glue. You need a bowl or something to mix the glue and water mixture. There's some water. Here's some paper towels in case you get super messy like me. I don't really need this bowl because, as you can see here, there is the mixture that we did in class. That's the exact same mixture that we had in class. It's about an 80-20 ratio. Just a very liquidy glue. So my station wasn't very clean or organized. So you can go ahead and look at your own, make sure that you're clean, make sure you're organized, make sure that you are ready to go, and make sure you have lots of paper. I forgot, lots of strips of paper. So method number one, you're just going to cover over your mask, thin, generous layer, but no big globs. The bigger the globs, the longer you have to wait for them to dry. You can take a newspaper strip, and you could even rip it if you wanted to, but those can go on dry. So now they're wet on the back side, and then just brush over them. Still brush off all the globs. Don't let the globs sit there. It'll slow you down. You will not be as efficient. You'll be bored waiting on all this to dry. So, as you can see, I'm just putting strips down and then painting over them. And then putting strips down and painting over them. That's pretty much method one. It's a little bit less messy, as you're going to see here in just a second. Tick-tock, tick-tock, with method number two. Method number two, you're actually going to stick the strip down into this strip right here. Just a dry one. Right down into the mixture and squeegee the rest off with your fingers. Here I am demonstrating that over and over again. It usually only takes once or twice. But you can take that and stick it on now. And that's pretty much what method two is. It's down and dirty. You're taking those strips, getting them in there. You're probably going to have to clean up. So that's what I'm doing here. Keep a cleaning station next to you so you can stay fresh and clean. And then you let it dry. Alright, and once you've painted it, that's pretty much what you're going to have. So you're going to want to take some scissors or an X-Acto blade if you can, and a little marker or pencil or something, and you can, with the pencil or the marker, you can draw out the shapes that you want to cut out. And with parents' permission, don't do this unless their parents have told you and they're sitting next to you. You can cut out the shapes that you drew on. Let's go ahead and cut those out if you need to be using scissors. Parents say no. If they could at least poke some holes in there where you want to cut out, somebody else pokes those holes, then you can cut them out with the scissors and you can be nice and safe as long as you don't scissor your fingers off. But if you still don't get it, here we go. So say this is a mask and I'm drawing the shape of an eye or a football, something like that, onto the mask. Pretend this cardboard is the mask. Sharp objects, parents only, or with parent supervision. But if they go ahead and poke the hole in there, in your cardboard mask, or it doesn't have to be cardboard, I'm just playing around, you can get your scissors in there and start cutting away. But remember, your mask is going to be delicate, especially if you've only done 1 or 2 layers. I suggest 3 layers. But if you've only done a couple layers, just be careful. Okay, so at this point you can trim the edges, cut holes for an elastic band, or whatever idea you have for having it attached to your head. So yeah, that will be about it. That'll finish it out. So
make your mask. Make your mask. That's homework. Make your mask. Just go make your mask.